Hello and welcome to Scoping Out Tools. And I was gonna start to do a video on copper hammers and or different hammers based on a conversation that I had with Brett on the last video, and I can't find it. Now let me explain why I can't find it. Now you might find this isn't actually too bad. It's a covered up workbench, but the trouble is, yeah, I've got these extra kits. I just bought these at a charity fair. I've had these lumps of wood that I've never done anything with. They are about 2 years old. Um, some old saws that I got from my grandfather. I'm sharing the space with the bins. All my scrap wood pile that I'm loath to actually throw out just in case. Wood planes that I've got, that drawer is also full of wood planes. There's also loads of tools in there as well. And then all the chisels, I didn't quite realise how many chisels I actually bought in a job lot. But as you can see, it just gets worse. I initially put that surface in order for me to actually have something to work off, and yeah, it's just everywhere. Sharing the space with the washing machine as well, and this side I would class as tidier. And then also there is another workbench right up at the top that I thought I could actually use, but again I'm struggling to sort of do it. So yeah, and then a whole host of more engineers tools that I actually got. They're probably actually from a metal lathe, but I don't have a metal lathe. And then there's other stuff underneath as well. Let me just put that back. So as you can see, yeah, yeah. So and that's what I'm dealing with. There, that I've just realised that I showed you the bits that I noticed, but there is so much more that I haven't actually noticed, and it's only now that I've switched the camera around that I'm sort of going, oh, I forgot to show you this bit underneath there. I forgot to show you that bit under there. It's just everywhere, and I need to try and get on top of it. When it stops you from doing something, that's when it's a problem, and that's what I need to actually get over. I need to get over that little hill. So I'm gonna try and do what Brett did. Spend a couple of hours. It's about 3 o'clock. If I can do a couple of hours on it, I probably will even struggle just to actually even do the workbench in that time. He can clear, and this is the brilliant thing about him. He can actually clear. He can set a goal, and that I'm just going to take it a bit at a time. I've got to start somewhere, and the problem is, I'll think I've achieved a lot, and when I look at it, it's not going to be good. So let's start. Okay, so I did just actually clear this. I've just put the clamps back on, and this is me overwhelmed again. So I just need to go a second time. So I'm just gonna think, right, these clamps can no longer be there. They can no longer be attached, as can these clamps here. I need to keep this workbench for actually working on, and that is what I'm going to try and do. So even through all this tidy, I'm not allowed to put it on this desk. That is my challenge for today. Okay, next. So I think I do actually have a couple of spare holes up on this wall that I'm going to just put a bit of wood on, put those clamps up, and get them out of the way. So, okay. Can you see it there? Yeah, probably. Right, so it's just see where I've got the little bit of there's on that pillar there. There is actually a little hole there. I'm just not wanting to actually take the drill out, drill another hole just now. So because that'll distract me. Okay. Now the next trouble is because I've removed everything, I've actually got all this stuff in the way. So I need to think how I'm going to do this without putting more stuff on here. Right. Oh, what I have to do. I am back to a clear desk again. Oh, the stress of this. Little by little, little by little. Right. So, clean workbench. Still got all this rubbish over here. But ignore that for now. Let's just do the next step. I've got over here the drill. So I'm just going to swing this over here. That's an extra light for it. I do have an extra vise attached here. I've also got my grandfather's old vise. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on here or not because it is a big chunk of a thing. I'll deal with that another day. It's over on the other side, but workbench is clear. So now this is the drill station here. So I am going to put some stuff here, but it is the case that I'm going to be getting everything in the position. So let's go again. I mentioned these boxes don't belong to the drill. They are going to be temporarily moving onto the workbench. That is not where they are staying. They are going to be moving, but I need it off the drill press to start with. staying. Right, so underneath I have an old drill. I've got the new one, exact same style, and I've got some metal parts. They don't belong to the drill. They're not staying here. So metal again. I don't know what the metal. Oh yeah, it was runners for drawers. Not sure if I'm going to use them, but let's just keep going. Okay. Another spare box. Not getting used. Clamps can get classed as usable for this. So, okay. So, how am I going to do this? I can keep drill bits in here. So, see, I'm struggling now. I don't have a plan. That's random. This, I think, is most of this stuff in here is random as well. It's a toolbox with a variety of. Oh, you can't see that. There's another. Oops. Nearly dropped you there. See, we've got a load of random tools that I got from somebody's father-in-law. I need to sort through those. That's not getting sorted through today. That's good that I've got a couple of small hammer options. So let's put you back up. Okay, right. So yeah, so I'm going to need to go through this one another day. So the next problem I have is I've got an empty bit underneath, but how do I put these away? All I can think of is that I'm going to use one of the boxes I've just got to put it in, and that'll slot underneath. And so that's what I think I'm going to do. There's one with more drawers, there's one with less drawers. I'm going to choose the one with less drawers just now, partly also because it's up on the top. Now, again, I've got stuff on this bit, on the top of it. I can't put that back on here. I'm allowed to put this stuff because it came from the drill, but I can't put the other stuff. So it's over to the bin, which I'll need to tidy up before bin day. Not to get distracted, but I've got this little Stanley with sort of that plastic knobs. That was only £4. All right, I've got to clean it up and everything, but for £4, I thought, oh yeah, let's give it a little go. No distractions, Cal. No distractions. Right. Okay. So this is one that I'm gonna go for. Let's see. Switch that over. Let's move that to there. So again, I'm not sure where I'm going to put my screws and washers because I want them accessible. And again, maybe I'm going to create something on the bottom of the workbench to deal with that stuff. But for now, let's build this one up. So this was £6. It needs cleaned up and everything, but for £6 it's all right. Get down here. You can see there's a few little bits and pieces done. It's missing one drawer, and they've just put random knobs on it. So when I sort this out, I'm going to be dealing with that. And my hopes is that this can go in here, and then my Continental can go in there as well. I got this for £15 at another place. Can it fit alright? Yeah, that might close up. Yeah, that closes. So that's going to work for today. I've got these drawers to fill with stuff as well. I don't have any drill bits at the minute. Well, I've got lots of drill bits, but there's a set of drill bits just underneath here. I'm wondering about just actually keeping them out just now. Otherwise, I can actually slot them. Do they slot in there? Yeah, it's not perfect, but that might actually do for now. I'm just going to pop these there, pop these one on that side. They're not easily accessible just now, but maybe when I'm finessing the drill press, I'll have a look at that. So that could be, oh yeah, I've got the one that is effectively for spares, so if there is a problem with the other one, I can actually have a little look at it. You can see the Continental's in a bit better shape than the one there. I could probably swap over the head. Does that slot in there fine? Ah yeah, so I could actually, this is, can't take that one off, but maybe I can take the other one off, or is that alright? That's matching on that side. You're right. Two handles on one side, that might work. Better. Yeah, that sits a bit better. So can I take this one off? All rusty. Need to clean that up. I'm missing the jaws on this one. Cheaper rather than getting new jaws. It was cheaper to actually just get another one. This one was free anyway. Right. Okay. Right, just put it like that. That's another problem out of the way. So it now means all I've got to do now is deal with the old lathe parts where they will go, and then also the nuts and bolts. That's a drill. I'm bringing this wood up, but I can keep it up here as long as it doesn't stay after I finish sorting it out. So these are little bits of spare wood that I've got little ideas for. That one I'm keeping because it's got a hole in it. That's going to stay down there. Draper. So this one goes back down because I'm going to use this as part of the work surface. So lathe parts are going to go underneath for now. Again, don't know when I'll get a metal lathe, but we shall see. Let me just double check that is actually, yeah. So you see, all these are Atlas Works. There's quite a lot of bits and pieces here. This might be useful if I do actually need some tooling steel. Stop calm. Right, first of all, nuts and bolts go down. He says as he picks up the lathe stuff. Taps. Brass rivets. These are going to be more less on the woodwork side. Future cut taps underneath. Okay. Right, so bolts under. Bolts and screws under. Bolts under the wood. Yeah. Okay. And I am back to a clean bench. Right. So I've now moved the. Let me show you. Right. So I'm just noticing I'm still missing stuff after I thought, yes, I've done it. Right. So I've cleaned the workbench again. I've now got all my screws and nuts down there. I've got my old lathe tools, which are still to be done a bit later on. I've taken my Titan Hammer drill and put it over here because that belongs next to the drill. Then I've got the drill clear, but I've noticed I've still got a couple of bottles which I'll move, and then my manual drills in there. I do actually also have another box of drills there. So, okay, now I think that is coming up for 2 hours, and yeah, it's been tough going, quite stressful for me. I am gonna try and finish off today by sorting out the bins. So again, just to make sure that they're nice and clear, I'm not going to get this out of the way today. That's the other tool chest. It's lovely, by the way. Let me just show you just as a brief sojourn. Sojourn? I don't know if that's the right term, but let's just actually pull it up just quickly, just show you. So this is a bit of a beast. It's 12 pounds was this one. WRC for it. If there's not a key on it, but this is what it's looking like. I really like this one. I need to think of where I'm going to place it. The other one has a drawer that I need to sort out. But these are obviously a lot nicer. Simple enough made, and I probably do need to think about making it itself. All of it is quite well done. It is made actually from scraps, I think. Yeah. So I really like this, and it does look like this one might actually be made from timber, as opposed to the other one, which is made from ply. Yeah. So yeah, see how it is just all well done. I need to give this a good dusting. Oh, there's ply on the bottom, but just there. Oh, you can actually even see it's made up of several bits. Yeah, as each section has sort of done it. They have got a little bit of metal here, so it's not fully done. I'm wondering if that is just because this has been repaired. But yeah, this is another little purchase I did today. And deep in there, I need to hoover this out and that. This is an elastic cord, obviously frayed a bit. Yeah, actually, because this has got the metal here, that suggests to me that maybe this is phase 2 of a box. But yeah, and actually this curve is quite nice. Let me just show you that. So you see, they've got a nice curve here, so it slots in like that. See, it doesn't actually match up perfectly, and that lock is not actually working. It's broken really. I'll need to actually have a little look at that. There's a couple of missing screws, but again, it's something that somebody's made, and I've by taking it back, it gives it a little bit more life after they're gone, and likelihood is when I go, it'll probably disappear. Nobody's gonna take it. Okay, right. Let me just try and sort out the bins as well. A couple of scrap bits of wood that I will be doing something with enough lightly. And then spare cube for power. I've already got a cube here, I can't put it there. So that might be a cube for somewhere else. I've just looked behind me and yeah. Little steps, little steps. Okay. Good. Put it there, it's going to move. Calipers. That can go in there. That is a tool that will come out to use. Glue gun. I might use that here. So I've got two saws. This one is obviously, I think, very rough cut, going by the size of the teeth. Um, I'll be cleaning this up, giving it a sharpen. Um, I doubt I'm going to be making anything of size that might require this. Yeah, that's the warranted superior, I think. Um, but yeah, it's quite a hefty saw. Oh, I just need to watch out. There is a little hook for doing it, so let's just pop that there just now. And then the other saw, which is an older one, it's lost one badge there. Is that similar? Maybe it's similar type thing. Finer teeth. It's got the little notch there. Again, I don't know how I'm gonna look after those in the thing, but that is one bin clear. My other saw again. This one I bought at this one I bought at a stall. So again, I'm going to deal with that in a minute. And this one is part of a video that I am going to be coming out with, but one step at a time. But this was somebody making a nice little tool thing, and then I've got my Akita, so that's gonna disappear, and then my leather tools, which again will go somewhere. All of this is still to be done. Yeah. Oh, but it's another day job. Yeah. Another day. Another day. Okay, that was incredibly stressful, but I'm going to call it a day. It's just gone 5 past 5, so I've done it about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And what have I achieved? I have got the bins clear. I've obviously got the umbrella stand that is a project in itself. That's going to live on the floor until we sort out a place for it. But the work surface is clear. I am going to try and clear it each time. Drill press is again clear out. This is just my sacrifice thing. I've got a few bits that I do need to actually sort out. And then, of course, I've now got the drill stuff underneath. And yeah, so it's very stressful tidying up for me. But two main stations done, and yeah, I've now got a clearer path to get out because that's what I've still got to sort out to get actually out the way. It's so stressful just now turning around. Anyway, thanks very much for watching Scoping Out Tools. Bye for now.